Hi, I'm Gav, a data analyst here at Rinse, and today I'm excited to walk you through the car wash industry report for the second quarter of 2025 with insights drawn from nearly 3,500 car wash locations. As always, we start with the headline number. This past quarter, same-store total revenue grew by 5.6% year over year. So we're comparing the performance of stores in Q2 of 2025 versus those same stores' performance in Q2 of 2024. And that is a slowdown compared to the unusually strong growth we saw the previous two quarters, which were boosted by a rare surge in retail revenue. Still, 5.6% year-over-year growth is strong and really underscores just how reliable and stabilizing membership revenue has become for the industry. Breaking it down, membership revenue rose 15.2% year over year, consistent with the strength we've seen in recent quarters. And again, this is something that helps ensure that total revenue growth is up, even with these swings in retail revenue. Now, as for the retail side, revenue fell by 11.9% year over year. This despite a 3% increase in price per retail wash. So why the drop? It's largely due to wash volume. Not only are there fewer retail customers, but those who do come are washing less frequently. When we look at customer segments, the decline in retail revenue is spread across the board. It's true with former members, with repeat retail customers, and with new retail customers. So it's not just one segment. In terms of why retail wash volume is down, certainly there are a range of causes, including broader ones, such as decline in consumer confidence in the U.S. economy in recent months. More specific to this industry, though, there were interesting weather patterns this past quarter. And so we analyzed days with precipitation across all locations included in this report. And here's what we found. The typical car wash location saw about a 10% increase in days with precipitation in Q2 of 2025 compared to Q2 of 2024. And naturally, this increase in days with precipitation is something that is correlated with retail customer behavior and of course, retail customer revenue as well. Next up, we looked at conversion rates. We segmented by the car wash's average number of members across their locations. So the lightest of blues is car washes with fewer than 2,000 members per site. Medium blue is those with 2,000 and up to 4,000 members per site. The dark blue is 4,000 or more members per site. And as you might expect, operators with more active members per site are converting better. And this speaks to the success of mature membership programs with respect to conversion. This top segment did see a slight reduction in conversion compared to Q1 of 2025, but overall, these are really healthy rates for the top two segments with the larger member bases. Next up, looking at churn, we see that credit card churn ticked up slightly to 3% this past quarter. Voluntary churn increased to 4.7%, and so that voluntary churn increase is really the more notable one, and it could be tied to the same causes that we discussed in terms of retail revenue. As for credit card churn increasing, there is a slight voluntary element to credit card churn as well. For example, if a customer decides voluntarily not to update an expired card, and so that might explain why both elements of churn increased this past quarter. Finally, on the customer sentiment front, the Net Promoter Score, NPS, came in at 56.3 this quarter across locations, and so for context, customers are asked to rate the likelihood of them recommending the car wash on a scale from 0 to 10. Those who give a rating of 6 or below are considered detractors, and those who give a score of 9 or 10 are considered promoters, and then the NPS score is calculated by subtracting the share of detractors from the share of promoters, and so the NPS score could range from negative 100 to 100. And so 56.3 is slightly lower than previous quarters. It's still a very strong score, and a great sign that customers continue to have positive experiences at the wash. And of course, we at Rinse will continue to track how NPS scores develop moving forward as well. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for tuning in to this quarter's industry report. To get these reports as soon as they go live, you can head over to rinse.com/subscribe. And if you are a Rinse CRM customer, check your benchmarking dashboard. Those metrics will be updated shortly, and you'll be able to see how your sites compare to these broader industry trends that we talked about today. So thank you again, and really looking forward to another discussion about the evolution of the car wash industry next quarter. Take care.